According to what people say, love is blind. Can somebody help me see in between the lines?
Can we at least agree I'm yours and you're mine?
We just need to be willing to fight for our love.
I don't wanna fight no more. I just wanna love you back.
And I want you here, so I'm gonna fight for our love. I'm gonna fight for love.
You and me,
You and me,
you and me.
you and me, yeah. I travel down this road of love and war, of love and war, of love and war, of love and war.
That's on me. Hey, come on up. Women, turn it over here or something.
Oh, you ain't in there, huh?
Hey. It's that time, y'all. 4 o'clock.
Waiting on folks to get tuned in.
Sunday
There go BC.
night. Hey.
Hey, what up, BC? Southern Fried.
We back.
Uh-oh.
Turn it around. Hey. Y'all live right now, Sunday night. We live.
Sunday afternoon. Well, night out
Yeah,
here.
Sunday night,
It
Sunday
is
afternoon.
on Centrally.
Whatever day this is being played back on YouTube. Mr. E, baby. Hey. Southern Fried, baby. What's up, BC? Hey.
Oh, there you go.
Hey.
Say something, Miss E.
Yo,
Okay, I hear you just fine. You know,
All right. It is about that time for Love and War Radio. How your Sunday going so far, or your weekend? Mr.
man,
E?
it's good. It's good. I can't complain.
Yes,
Good.
Lord. Yes, Lord.
I
Yes,
can. You know.
Lord. No. We is not gonna complain. We is not gonna complain.
Not today,
What
Satan.
happened? We was just playing something, and then I can't play the theme song.
Oh, that's
You know
all right.
what?
The devil is a lie.
Every time.
Welcome
The
back
engineer.
to Love and War Talk.
Yeah, I am your girl D-Light.
And I'm Ebony Mose.
It's
That's
your boy,
right.
Mr. E.
Hey, you know, we do this every Sunday and sometimes in the middle of the week too. You know,
Yes.
weeknights, Wednesday, Thursday nights.
Yeah.
Love and War Talk. We talk everything relationships, sex, marriage, cheating, baby mamas, baby daddies, thoughts, side pieces. We talk it all right here on Love and War Talk. And if you do have something you want us to talk about, make sure y'all email us at loveandwartalk@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Now, today's topic, which one of y'all want to go
Well,
ahead
we
and...
gonna talk interracial dating, but how about that yellow beezy, Mr. E?
Hey, Triple D.
Triple
Shout
D
out
Dad.
to the boy, Yellow Beezy, man.
Yeah.
Triple D Dad. What up, King Solo?
Yeah, man. Yeah. What's up with what's out there? What's going on with Yellow Beezy and the Triple D? You know, we out here in LA, but we still want to know what's going on in the Dallas music scene.
Yeah, man. You know the check been signed, man. Yellow Beezy, he been doing it from a long time. Been doing it for a long time from Oak Cliff, you know, my hood, Holly Hills, Oak Cliff. And, man, the check been signed, man. You know, he got a situation with L.A. Reid right now, and it's looking pretty cool, man. L.A. Reid don't play, so.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
you know,
he was behind Future's career.
That's
Him
right.
and Rocco.
Yep.
Yeah, so if I'm trying to get the name, what's the name of that record label? Because we know, you know, he was Arista, Epic, LaFace, and what's the new? Oh, Hitco. Hitco.
Yeah.
So he signed with Hitco, L.A. Reid's new label.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And DJ Deuces, you know, shouted him out and been influential in his career. You know, people, the
Shout out
radio
DJ
station. DJ
I heard him on
Deuce.
Power 106 out here the other day, too.
In
Yellow
LA.
Beezy. Uh-huh.
Man,
So
y'all.
he spends out here in Cali.
Triple D, stand up. Y'all got you
Triple
one.
D.
Another one.
Triple D.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
All right, now, back
okay.
to the topic.
Okay, interracial dating.
Because she just so
Look,
diffused
you
the
know, we
question.
core DJs. Mr. E is a producer.
Right.
Triple D, the movie. He represents Triple D to the fullest. And, you know, we was on the radio in Dallas, so we still want to we still in the know. You
No
feel me?
doubt.
So shout out to Yellow Beezy, his whole crew, everybody
Right.
out there. So anyways, this show is about relationship.
We already talked about
and I'm just starting it off. Let me do me.
But I'm saying I
All
just
right,
said
right,
that.
but I was going to transition and that's about this topic.
Anyway,
so
go ahead.
do you and I'm gonna do me.
Do it then.
Okay,
'Cause
so
you show take
anyways,
up everything.
But this is a relationship talk show, and interracial dating is a topic that came up. We get a lot of emails about interracial dating, and so you was like, you know what, man, it's so many women out there of all races. They be on brothers so hard. Our brother just said the same thing to us. He was like, man, I be getting chose by white girls, Mexican girls, Asian girls, whatever, you know, they be on brothers tough. So we wanted to talk about that. We wanted to talk about the attraction, right, Ebony? Mr. E, the attraction of other race of women that are so attracted to black men. So we wanted to get down to the bottom of that.
Let's get down to the bottom of it.
Well, why do you think?
Well, I think, first of all, I think the people like who they like. I was looking on Ebony's page when she posted the topic for this week. And I noticed that a couple responses was, you know, people like who they like. And first and foremost, you know, people are entitled to like and, you know, just desire what they desire. Now, there's another part of it, and I think that on certain levels, the word is that white women especially, but just other races, they fetishize black men. Now,
we don't know why, but
we know why. We had to consult with our friends.
I just wish we had a big eggplant float across the screen right now.
We do know emojis.
I don't know
eggplant
nothing about
emoji.
that. I don't know nothing about that.
Because we were just talking, and Ebony was talking about white men can be just as endowed,
Well endowed
as black men. So if it's not that, what is it? What's the attraction? Because you can look at so many famous women out there. Kardashian, her out of 4 sisters, all 3
and they mama.
And they
mama now.
That's wait a minute.
But we don't want none of the black men that they have. Look at the black men that they have.
I'm just saying. But that's 6. You're gonna have everybody's fans coming after us. I ain't trying to fight for you.
Not near one of them.
Not
near one of them niggas. Go ahead.
Those women are all dating black men, are attracted to black men, have children by black men. Black men.
I love mixed babies.
We
mixed babies. See, our mama. My mama didn't like white men, period. See, she had one bad experience, maybe a couple bad experiences.
One bad experience.
Well, you know, she had some bad experiences, but once she went black, she never went back. She had all my children by black men, married a black man. She just
our mother she only had attraction towards black men, okay? And she had a profile on black people me. How your white mama got a profile on black people me?
Can I interject real quick?
Go ahead.
The male perspective.
And then I want to get to some of these comments.
The male perspective.
Y'all mama was fine.
You know what? I am not.
And back in the days, too, though, Mr. E, when I look back at some of them pictures of my mom back in them days with her feathered hair, she was fine, honey.
Mr. E got an old white woman fetish.
And she was pulling tall black men. All 3 of our daddies was tall
like ball player Negro.
Oh, fine black men. Ball player nigga. You right. You sure right.
Mama used to pull them. That was back in the 70s, man. And we're products of a biracial relationship. So we just want to talk about it, y'all.
Our family is very blended. A lot of our stepsisters and stuff are married to, for example, Jocelyn was married to a Mexican dude, had beautiful children. Shannon was married to a white woman, had beautiful children. Like a lot of our family is very
multicultural.
Multicultural.
I mean, you know, what's going on, Mr. E?
I think first and foremost, and this is just my observation. Y'all in the comments, let me know if I'm off or I'm on point. But I think one thing about black men is we're alpha. We're very alpha. We're very masculine, and we're very aggressive in our aura. Not aggressive as far as our character, but our aura. You know, we're so much more likely to affect an environment than the environment affect us. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And it's easy to be around a black man and feel protected or threatened.
So you saying I can't feel safe with a white man or an Asian man? I'm not gonna feel just as safe?
No, it's just a preference. It's just a preference. But our aura tends to be a little more magnetic. You know, our aura It's just that we're masculine. We are the epitome of masculinity.
Masculinity.
And you know, I had a friend, Asian homegirl, tell me that too. That's the reason why she's been attracted to black men, because they just appear stronger or manlier versus, you know, Asian men. Asian men are small and short, and she said most black men
we
are
heard
strong.
they got little penises.
And yeah, they got little schmeckles. That's what you call those things.
Well,
schmeckles.
Issa Rae was out there now. You know, we can't wait to watch us some
Insecure
tonight.
Have you been watching Insecure?
Yeah, I watched the whole the first season. Was it the
Did
first?
you didn't watch the second
The
one?
first season,
Yeah, the second.
You ain't watched it.
The second one,
I
because
watched
we on
everything
3.
all the way up to this point.
We on 3 now.
Well, you an episode behind.
I watched both of them. Yeah, I watched
Okay,
both.
you episode behind. Anyways, Issa Rae made a comment about Asian men,
And
right?
she sure did. She had wrote a book not too long ago, and basically it was like 3 years ago, and now it's catching to everybody, and everybody's making a big deal out of it. But she had made a comment in her book. She said, "This is why I propose that black women and Asian men join forces in love, marriage, and procreation." She said, "Educated black women, what better intellectual match for you than an Asian male?" And I'm not talking about the Filipinos. They're like blacks of Asians. I'm talking Chinese, Vietnamese, Japanese, etc. And then she also added, so black women after college, maybe it's a good idea to settle in Los Angeles. Or no, that she added, like for her, as a black woman after college, maybe it's a good idea to settle in Los Angeles or anywhere else in Koreatown where it's a hot spot. So basically she's saying K-Town,
Let me
they're
tell you
strong.
something.
They're
She gonna be
smarter.
on that. She gonna be on that boat with her friends, and that's it.
Listen, she also
You
said
ain't
that
gonna get
too.
black women to do that.
Wait a minute, hold on, real quick,
You gonna
before
get
you
black-
talk about how she ended that. Well, go ahead and tell
Because
us
this
that.
is the worst part, though, where
What she
everybody, I think, took offense to it. But she said, why women wouldn't want to marry and reproduce with men who are classified as intelligent and hard workers. So she kind of like excluded every other race, including black men, and saying that only Asians possibly are,
Asians
you know,
own most of Southern California. They got big condo high rises going up in downtown LA.
they own all the real estate.
My boss
They own
is
all the
Asian.
real estate in LA.
We where we live is Asian. Out here in Southern California, especially. So she ain't never lied. In K-Town, Koreatown, Chinatown, they got every town.
But you know, some of these Asians out here are hella hood too. They just as ratchet. I met one at one of a business meetings. He looked like an Al Pacino ass of an Asian. But they be
okay.
kinda,
We getting off the topic.
off the topic,
Mr.
but they
E,
got
I'm
black
sorry.
in them.
We just,
I mean,
I know.
I mean, you
Pray
know.
for us.
No, I mean that's you know she's entitled to that. I don't think that I don't think she has the power to get black women on that train. I think at the end of the day, everything to her is about press. It's just,
Okay.
you know.
Well,
it's about
she
press.
said she did make a comment on the Breakfast Club. Said she said that back in 2010, and folk out here just now talk about that in 2018. So, anyway, we got to get into these comments because guess what? This show just ain't our show, right? It's for the people.
Right. Right.
I hope you ready with the
people want to know.
Want to know.
Gotcha.
Okay, so but the ladies want to know what these people are saying on here.
Well, first, I Am Japan said we be dickmatized, so she looks
Dickmatized
she's
by that
Asian.
black
That's the
dude.
home girl, but that's why she obviously be liking black men. Ricochet said all these mother suck. Well, I'm gonna say mother suckers, insane black men and women, including me. And then we're gonna skip over his comment.
Wait a minute.
I'm just like.
Ricochet looks like he a little Asian. He a little
He a
Asian
little
and black.
Asian.
That's what he look like. What
That's
you say?
hella funny. Again, I want to get chose by
With them
Ebony.
light eyes.
What up, Big Text? And then she says, feel protected part for sure. So she's backdooring what you said, Mr. E.
Oh,
she feels
they feel
protected.
protection.
They feel protected by black men. And I mean,
you know
I'm not
what,
to say
Ebony,
that if
you
a white
date
man,
outside of your race.
I do date outside. At
Let's
this
let
point,
Mr. E make a comment and then let's go ahead. We just take over the show, don't we, Mr. E?
No, it's cool. It's cool. Yeah.
I want to get into some of those comments in my comments too on
Okay,
Instagram.
comments.
Yeah, I
Those
know
was
comments.
good.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
go ahead.
Well, can I speak for myself?
Please do, sir. How many? I want to know. We want to know too. How many white women or people outside your race you dated? But anyway,
Right.
please go.
You
ahead.
got to say that for the people want to know or something.
Right.
You can't just
Okay.
come out there
Exactly.
like that.
So listen, I can happily speak for myself and say that I'm happily married to a beautiful black woman, and I've always been attracted to black women. Mm-hmm. Just black women exclusively. I think that black women can relate to us. They can relate to the struggle. I think that black women are very artistic, they're very nurturing, and they're very passionate about whatever it is that they do.
Whatever it is.
Yeah,
You're right.
yeah.
Strong
And
black woman.
without,
Strong.
and to be honest, without walking with the black woman all this journey, we just would have not made it this far as a people. So first and foremost,
Praise the Lord, Mr. E. You the preacher of the show. Praise the Lord.
I've always been attracted to black women. Me, Now,
Right.
I've also been in conversations with other black men about white women and other women, and that's some other stuff we could get into. And but but me personally, I prefer black women. You can be mixed is black, all that, but I just like black women.
Mixed is black. So I'm glad you said that. As a black man, it's good to hear that because I'll be honest with y'all, biracial people, I'm gonna do a documentary or a show about it. Sometimes people don't know the struggle. It's like sometimes we're not accepted by black people.
Who's to
all
say
the
that
way.
some of these
and
Asians and other
white
people
women
and Mexicans don't have the
people
same
don't.
struggles? Mexicans fight for their life right now.
But you know what? But
I'm just
the
saying.
Hispanic culture has colorism problems. It's been a lot about that, talking about like the Cardi B's and the one girl from Miami, Love and Hip Hop Miami, Maya La Negra. That girl, they've talked about the colorism issue. My stance is my family has always been very multicultural. I'm so blessed that I've always felt like, even though black people used to call me zebras and white people wanted to know,
Oreo,
what's in your
mulattoes,
hair?
You know why? It's because y'all were pretty. It didn't even have nothing to do with y'all race. Y'all were pretty, and that was something that they could.
Thank you,
Yeah.
thank you, Mr.
You're trying to
Bishop.
make us feel good later.
No, but you always said something about black skin, dark skin, and light skin. You always used to be like, "Oh,
Because I'm
you
dark.
treat me
Y'all
like
treat
this
me
because
bad
I'm dark
'cause
skinned.
dark.
Y'all treat me bad because I'm dark skinned." I'll be what?
That's why I don't get to talk, because I'm dark. Now, if I was bright,
Oh my God!
Oh my
I
goodness.
hate you sometimes. I hate you
then
sometimes.
then y'all would let me talk.
You know,
We got a comment here from a black man. He said, "I can only speak for myself, but I be trying to be with white women and just couldn't bring myself to it."
Wow.
To get in it too deeply with them. So that's good, because I had another guy in my comments too say that he didn't want to go out in public. He didn't feel comfortable going out in public with a white woman. So, but it's just didn't want to take the backlash from the family. My cousin here, she says black men are like forbidden fruit to white women. They were never allowed to sleep with them back in the day. You're right, they wasn't. And to have them and those beautiful black men and always want, I can't read the rest. I'm blind as a bat.
Supposed to have.
Oh, what you're not okay? Not not supposed
absolutely.
to have.
We're going to pray for your phone, though. We're going to get the screen fixed, and then one day we're going to read from a clear screen.
From a clear screen.
I couldn't read on my phone, though, so I'm lying. So anyways, you guys, this is a really hot topic because, we're products of biracial relationships. And even though it's y'all, y'all team black women right now, and I salute that.
I say
right.
A man is a man as long as he's a good one.
It's a lot of black men out there dating. I mean, we'll see Christy Teigen and John Legend. Awesome couple, cute as they want to be. The kids are just as sweet and cute. She's biracial, she's white and Filipino, and he's a black man, but they make such a great couple. I'm like this. It's whoever makes you happy. Be happy. Life is too short. So white girls, Filipino girls, my Asian girls, all the girls all over the world.
Date who you want, love who you want.
If you attracted to black men, it's okay. We just trying to talk about it. You said they feel more secure with a black woman. With a black man. It's just so many interracial couples out there.
Tika Sumter is married to the white cop on the show. They have nots. They just had a baby. The white gay cop. He plays the gay lover on the damn show too. Your husband, woo!
But he's
cute. But this is something that y'all have to understand. Okay, the media puts a magnifying glass and highlights interracial couples. But the most common situation is a black man and a black woman. I agree that you should.
Nowadays, it's the other way around. I think back in the days, like when my mama was, it was more.
My mother used to be like, "We duck down when you come to the
but
job."
Now, I think it's more black
mixed
women.
with black. We had a grandmother that used to come meet us at the gas station. We was back in the interracial days when it was a taboo thing. It wasn't that,
but back in the day,
promotion in the media.
What we're trying to say is basically back in the day, men dated more white women, basically, versus now women are dating more white men. Because it's not as strong. It's the
more-
verse because it wasn't back in the day. You didn't have a lot of black women dating white men. It was not as open as it was versus how it is how it was.
Well,
with black
I mean,
men dating white women.
again, the same way that the media put a magnifying glass on black men dating white women, I think they're doing that now because it's easy to get black women tuned in. It's easy to get black women tuned in to reality shows. It's easy.
But why are more black women dating more white is what I'm saying. They wasn't doing it like this years ago. Nowadays, even though now interracial dating is more acceptable, but now you seeing actresses and celebrities that we never even knew had white husbands. Never even knew it.
I mean, it's hard for me to know the answer to that because it's so many black women still marrying black men. It's so many black men still marrying black women. We know the interracial situations in couples and marriages because we tend to focus on that and it tends to stand out. We give those couples more attention. But
I feel like people think it's more of a problem though when it's the black woman. Like even when Prince Harry married that beautiful
Meghan Markle,
everybody, why they hate it when a black woman goes white, but we've been accepting y'all with white women for 20 years or so.
We don't care
but
about
now
that.
if you
black men don't
hashtag
care about that.
yeah,
But
right.
we wouldn't even be.
Care about that.
Black men don't care about that because they only care about themselves. Sometimes black men are very self-centered.
Ooh.
I have to say, I think men in general. So I ain't just gonna say just black men, but my experiences, I can only speak from a black man's perspective. Okay, because y'all, just because I'm mixed with white, don't mean that white men have ever been attracted to me and I've been attracted to them. Unfortunately, that's the reality.
You've never dated white.
I never dated white.
Have you dated any other race? Period.
I have not. I've dabbled with a Hispanic before, and I dabbled once with a white man. White penises just don't do nothing for me.
You can see them bangs too much.
That's what I'm saying. Something about the
them
penis
bangs
white
be
meat,
too light.
it's too close to me. I just started dating light skin. Like once in a blue moon, I would date light skin. But I've been always naturally attracted to, I think I was attracted to, I was just attracted to just what my father was like. Girls grow up wanting to, they love what they daddy, that's the man in their life.
My dad was a very tall black man, and that's what I was attracted to most of my life. But now, fathers scarce. So now you got to open up all your options.
So it's getting scarce out there,
It's getting scarce out there, man.
We scarce?
We're scarce, however you want to say it.
Because there are a lot of population of black men who are gay.
You can't block your blessing.
There's a lot of population of black men that are incarcerated.
You cannot block your blessing over a color.
And it's a lot of black men that that are married.
Is this coming from my fellow black women that brag about how they curve men and they did.
They curving the brothers. But the white women is picking up more in the Asian women, and I'm not mad at that. We are products of a biracial relationship. We wouldn't be here if two people from two different races didn't mix. My mama took all the shots because I'm going to do a documentary on what white women had to deal with. Especially, my mother used to get black women want to fight. You walking up in here with a fine black man, bitch, I ain't got no man. I'm going to fight you. My mama had to fight black women off. My mama was gangster. We grew up in Watts, bro.
That she was crazy, too.
And
they trying to walk all over you.
Don't let the white or the light skin fool you. That's all I had to say on today.
No.
But y'all, what?
As a black man, I can say this, too. I've never had a skin preference, but that's just me. Like, I've never had a light skin.
A woman was a woman.
A woman, yeah.
A woman was a woman.
And I'm like you, I dibble-dabble with a white girl before, and I dibble-dabble with a Hispanic girl before. And it's funny because it's literally 1 and 1. It's
1 and 1, me too.
Just one. You know what I'm saying?
We got something in common.
I wanted to read this comment, but go ahead.
Okay, but I will say this. It was very interesting. I have a lot to say about that because it was very, very interesting. Their outlooks on black men and what justified them preferring black men. And
what do you know? What do you know about that?
I'm gonna let Ebony read the comments and then I'll come back to it.
And this is a comment from a white woman who is only into black men. But she says, I can't explain why men want what they want. But for me, as a white woman, I'm attracted to black men because that's the environment I grew up in. Yes, it's about your surroundings and what you're used to, swag. And as for the record, because there was other guys in there saying that there was one guy that said white women are less of a headache than black women.
Now
okay?
that
came from you know who that came from in my comments.
but that right there, Mac Shiggity on Instagram, shout her out, Mac_Shiggity made that comment. She is the cousin of our biracial homegirl. What are they?
Her mama was white,
her
mama
was black, but they from the Yay area. They from the Bay Area. My mother was out there in the Bay Area, and that's where it was prostituting and pimping back in the days with Superfly, the real Superfly. My mama got stories.
She got hella stories.
Okay, y'all seen them white women around all them black men in the 70s and stuff like that. That was our
Bay
mama.
Area was home of the pimps.
That's what I'm saying. She made that comment. And what is the name of their business again?
Kiss Bartique and then Rehab Life.
Rehab Life. Our sisters out there in Dallas.
Flipping houses, remodeling, design, everything.
Making new houses in the hood in Oak Cliff. That's my hood.
So
shout out to her. Because we got some money. Hey, we got some money back in Dallas too. We trying to get these houses popping in the hood because they need to be built. There's lots of empty lots out there. But we gonna give away the game. But that's just a little empowerment. This is the Love and War radio show, the Love and War Talk live show on Sunday nights. I'm your girl D-Lyte.
And I'm Ebony Mose.
Hey, this your boy Mr. E.
The host, the male perspective of the show. So I just want to talk about all of these different type of couples nowadays. We're talking interracial dating right now. If you're just tuning in, leave your comment. You can reach us too at loveandwartalk@gmail.com. That's where you can.
What up, Igita?
You know, my nephew hit us up last Sunday. He said, I want y'all to talk about open relationships. If there is something y'all want us to talk about, we got core DJs on right now, our fellow core DJs.
He never dated white too, Igita. DJ Slowfo said he never dibbled and dabbled with white either. Wow.
But y'all look at the Kardashians. Look at all four
you know what?
the mama.
White women or Hispanic.
Let me, if I can interrupt, everybody that y'all talking about is people on TV. But if we start thinking about couples that we know, majority of the couples we know is all black.
Nigga, it's a lot of these niggas out here. Baby mamas is white. What you talking about?
Can I
It's all right too. It's all right.
Y'all in Cali, y'all in the West Coast. We in the South.
No, I'm talking about in Dallas, nigga. In Dallas too. They be having that white girl do all the work too. You don't be trying to act like.
Can I tell?
And then throw them on, put them in their rap videos too.
He want to tell the story. He is the male perspective of the show. Please tell the story.
Okay, so when I started dating my wife, I had a conversation with the oldest daughter. And she had this crush on this little Hispanic kid, and I thought that was interesting. You know, just being around a teenage girl that's black, and so as we having this conversation, she's talking about this little Hispanic boy that she liked. He looked wimpy and weak, and I was like, "Why you don't like, why you don't have a crush on a little black boy?" And it's interesting because now all she likes is black boys. But I'm gonna go back to the story. So anyway, the bottom line is. I was talking to her, and she told me the most interesting thing. She said, "Well, black boys don't like black girls."
Wow. That's a kid.
Where'd she learn that from?
Yo,
wow.
Well, I'm gonna tell you.
But as a little black girl with her curly hair and as beautiful as she is, that as your father, you need to continue to tell her how beautiful she is. Because these little boys, my stepson liked Hispanic girls. We live in a very Hispanic kind of a neighborhood, especially in Southern California. Oh, please.
Well, I'm going to finish the conversation.
Oh, please do.
Let me finish the story. So the thing about it is, ironically, her mama said the same thing. Her mom, which is my wife now, her mom was like, black men, they mostly like other races. They don't like black men.
They do. They do. They do.
And I had to tell them, I said, you know what? This comes to show you how much work as black men we have to do.
You have to do.
First of all, everybody that y'all talked about is on TV. Y'all, my black women, everybody that's listening, do not let the media fool y'all into thinking that black men do not like black women. We love black women.
Wow.
This is a statistic. The Pew Research, I think Pew Research said 75% of black men are married to black women.
75%.
That means
That's impressive.
If you put 4 couples in the room, 3 of them are married to another black woman. And black men, we don't feel like we have to marry black women. We prefer black women. And that's just a big misconception because my little daughter, she watched the Kardashians and stuff all the time. My wife, she's influenced by the media, and I feel like the media is after our black women.
You know what?
Babe, listen, you got to listen to this comment right now that was just posted that I want to read. It's very important.
Okay.
Cool Films, he just said, question, do you guys feel that interracial couples are being pushed by the media as an agenda to depopulate the black family?
Wow.
Yes.
To
Yes.
diffuse or dilute the population.
I'm just seeing an article right here. It says, why so only 5.5% of black men marry white women? 5.5% only marry white women?
We love black men or women. We love black
women. If you look in the media, bro, everything is so interracial. And right now, just Googling interracial couples, I saw more black women with white men. We're white women.
You know why?
You know why? I'm still searching for a list that got black men.
You got your Tay Diggs.
You know.
Who else? You got Michael Ealy. I didn't even know he had a little Latin.
He said that's TV. You know, he said that's TV. Yes. I mean, all of the top celebrity men got women who are not black. Baby. Shout out to Denzel, though.
Do you see how y'all talking about it? I don't even.
He said the same way they pushing gay relationships.
Ooh.
Yeah.
They pushing that biracial stuff. Igita said,
but you know
they
what?
pushing the biracial dating.
But
the same way they pushing these forced on TV and the media, the gay relationships, kissing on TV.
Yeah, I mean, that is true.
But we are biracial, so we really don't take offense to it, but again, we do see it.
Well, no, hold on. That homosexuality,
they are
very much so
for the children's
down our throat.
Now,
and I'm not trying to knock anybody homosexual. Come on, I'm not God, so I cannot judge. Let's enjoy the show and not go there, okay? Let us just talk about this subject. Okay. Miss D, please comment.
The interracial agenda, they are definitely pushing that because you see how y'all interact, how hype y'all are about it. That's every black household. What is black households mostly made of? Black women. Black women and the kids.
Absolutely.
I was about to say.
And the black women have
black men don't really watch TV like that. With the only TV we watch is maybe sports. It's maybe
they target us. They target black women especially.
They target y'all.
Absolutely.
They sit in meetings and realize, and then black women are so, I said this in the very beginning, that black women are so passionate and they are, when it comes to spreading things and influencing your aura, it's the perfect marketing scheme to target black women.
But then you look at somebody like Michael Jordan, bro. He is one of the most richest black men out there on the market. And I don't mean to put Michael Jordan just on blast like that, but he got a white wife. A lot of these brothers are, and I think, right, but of course, but now that he's a bow tie millionaire,
he went and got a younger one.
Now, who's that real fine actor? He took a lot of heat in the media. Oh. He was out there taking pictures with too many white girls, and the black media, black women on social media would get your ass. Michael B. Jordan.
Oh,
girl, he was on vacation and he had way too many white women.
That's how they did Tyrese, not Tyrese, with Tyson Beckford. They was mad at Tyson for a minute too. I wanted to read a comment from a brother in the South too. He said, men sometimes want something different, but being from the real South, we were taught not to mess with women outside of our race. I didn't know white women like black men until I got to the D.
Let me tell you, we have problems with black men, especially white. I mean, I'll be honest with you. My mother, and of course, that was my mother, y'all. You know, your mother is your first at everything. So I feel my mother's passion about white women that have to fight for what they want and what they are attracted to. My white women have to deal with a whole lot of stuff that black people don't even really think about because they just choose to love who they choose to love. And if Michael Jordan is more attracted to his white woman, should anybody give a damn about what makes that man happy?
Right. Can I be honest with you? a lot of
Please.
times it's not even an attraction thing. A lot of times, just like what a girl said, sometimes it's your environment, or sometimes it's your demographic,
Right.
or sometimes it's your work situation, or sometimes it's your closest circle or your peers. It's a lot of different circumstances that's around. And the same thing with black women. There's a black woman that's in corporate America, and all she's around is white men. She go to happy hour with white men. She
White
do
men.
And
conferences.
Asian men.
Yeah, and Asian men. Now,
And Hispanic men.
I don't know many black women that's gonna go for the Asian. But I mean, people like who they
My
like.
hey,
You know,
I
people
have
like who they like.
I promise you I put that on everything right now. My little niece has an Asian fetish, and she just
I
moved
believe
out here from Texas. And she is like, girl, we be walking down the subway, she be in downtown, and she be like, it's just the Asian. She said, oh, you seen him? And she like the little Asian group, the ones that
And it's like, it's to me, it's like, it's just showing how the world is evolving. Like, again, you
our
accept,
kids are
you
going to
accept
be very biracial.
whoever. You
Mr.
accept
E.
whoever for who they are, and you're going to love them for who they are.
Your
Now,
daughter had an attraction with a
how we were
Hispanic.
raised back then are
Yeah.
not how we being raised now.
But
It's very different.
But she got older, and now she got a big old.
You never know she'll get over that.
And you know what?
Let
and
me
I'm
tell
mad
you,
about
my
it, too.
son,
I ain't that
my
happy
son,
about it.
my grandson is absolutely beautiful. And you know what? He too damn mixed up for somebody. He is so multicultural. And that's what this generation, if you really look down the line, even though it's beautiful when two black people procreate and two white people procreate, but this world is becoming very
Blended.
very blended. Asian, Filipino,
We're going to
black,
stomp ass
white,
right on. As soon as we
everything.
get him out of there, we're going to be even more blended. We
Girl,
need him out of there and start
you
with
better
him.
leave Trump alone. I don't need them IRS. I don't need the
That's
feds.
okay. I'm surprised
No, we
nobody
ain't
has
talking
sniped
Trump.
his ass yet.
And
Anyway.
I ain't trying to go there either. Girl, bitch, don't have the people knocking on this door, please. She didn't mean that. She just talking stuff.
Somebody, where they
Lord,
want to do
I
that?
still don't need people
Hey,
like
I
coming out
wanted to
there.
read a comment too from our
Please.
cousin who is a black woman who has biracial children from a white man. But she says, I date outside of my race. What up, Ebony? I date outside of my race and have
Always
biracial
have.
children. It wasn't I don't like black men, just were only few around me. I date men who pay attention to me. That's strong.
Ooh,
That's very strong.
Girl.
I date men who pay attention to me,
Lord.
and they just happen to be non-black.
Wow.
My preference is successful, strong man of God of Wakanda, but Bob from accounting asked me out first. Her preference
Wow,
was the
Bob
nigga from
from
Wakanda,
accounting.
but Bob asked her out first. You know what I mean?
Bob
So,
won, man.
some of these dudes miss out on the opportunity or a good woman just too because they don't want to lock her down. They don't want to do things. Again, sometimes I feel like me as a single woman, black woman dating, and now me exploring my options and dating white and Greek and Latin and European, whatever's out there at this point, I have to because I have dated nothing but black men my whole life, and I love them and adore them. But again, I have not had children yet, have not been married yet, and I have not obviously found what I want yet. So now I'm like, okay, let me see what else is out there. And I will tell you, men that are non-black, I have a lot more fun. I have deeper conversation. And I'm sorry to say this, but I have more to talk about. They want to know about my history. They ask about my family, not trying to just get to the draws. They want to go out on real fun dates. They not just the movies guy or want to come over guy. They asking, hey, you want to go to, meet in Santa Monica? Want to do this? Have you been to this concert? Have you, they're more outgoing. So,
Okay, so I
again,
have a question for you. I have a question for you. Do
Yes.
you think that the difference is the character and not the fact that it's a black guy versus another guy? Because hold on, because let me tell you this. There's a black woman right now probably tuning into this show that got everything that you're looking for in a black man. She got that as a husband. And so you have to look at that.
I ain't
and
opening
you have
that
to say,
wide, nigga. I ain't know my preference is that wide.
So you have to look at that. Like I think it has more to do with the characters and less about the fact that they're black. Because
I
I'm a black
even
man,
open up the
and I
age
like to do
thing.
all that stuff. Huh?
I've even opened up the age, increased the age. I'm dating older
You know
now,
what?
thinking,
now that's a whole nother topic.
No, it is though.
for
But
the
you
next
start
week or
thinking like,
something.
am I doing something wrong, or am I picking the wrong man? I've been dating older men now, trying to see if it's something I'm missing in that. No. So now it's like, okay, I do have more fun. It seems like, well, not
'Cause let me
sexually
tell
all
you
the time, but
And how about
let me tell you
attraction, bitch? Because you attracted to what you attracted to.
You
and that's
attracted to
tall,
what you-
dark, men.
Ooh,
That's what
strong
she
men.
loves. But she
That's it.
date outside
That's
of her race because these women are feeling like black men aren't stepping up to the level.
But you know what?
But
to me,
people
that's
still, of all
that's
races, we attracted to them
And
black
the good,
men.
strong black men are already taken. A lot of them are taken.
No. Okay, now
Okay,
that now,
okay,
now,
go,
now you
Mr.
onto
E.
something. That's
Go,
what
No,
Mr.
I'm just saying, a lot of them are taken.
Now
So
you
now
onto
all we
something.
got is the mixed nuts left out here.
But hold on, but let me tell you something. That to me, that's
You know, the
not-
peanuts be left in the bottom of the can. You know how all the good
Bitch,
nuts be
let her
gone.
talk. Girl,
Anyway.
please.
All the
let me go
peanuts
ahead
be
and
left
tell
in the
you
bottom.
this.
But go ahead.
Let me go ahead and tell you this. To me, and I want you to get mad at me when I say this, but I think it's an accountability thing. Because the thing of it is, me, myself, I said, you know what? I don't want to be teamed up with hood chicks or hood rats or mud kickers or boppers. I don't want to have that type of black girl no more. So I didn't go to white girls. I didn't go to Hispanic girls. What I did is I searched inside myself and tried to figure out and tap into what it is about me that's attracting those type of girls. Because I want to still stay with a black girl, but I want
Are you
a
trying
white
to
girl.
say your baby mama was a thought or
Yeah, no, I'm just playing. No, I'm just playing. But
don't have
the
her
bottom-
coming for me. We just kidding, girl.
We just
I'm
kidding.
just messing. But the bottom line is I had to tap inside myself. I didn't use that as an excuse to say, you know what, I'm trying something different. Because the common denominator is me. You see what I'm saying? So once I changed and altered some things about me, then I found the woman I was looking for, and she was black.
Amen.
And that goes for black men too. That's saying, well, I don't like this type. I don't like I need a submissive woman, or I need a feminine woman, or I need a classy woman, or I need a sophisticated woman,
or
so I'm gonna give me a white
too
girl.
submissive.
That just
Yeah.
means that you.
I've read something too. They say a lot of white women are submissive to the black men, and the black men don't like that. The white or black women are just too strong. We're not gonna
It's
let
not
you
too
dominate
strong.
us. Basically,
No,
we don't
it's not
allow
too-
domination.
It's not about strong. It's just that we are alpha males. So we like.
And you don't want an alpha female.
It's not gonna mix. We want a feminine.
It's not gonna mix.
A feminine woman, and sometimes a lot of black dudes, we look to white women and Hispanic women and women of other colors and other races for that, which is wrong to me. If you like black women, now if you don't have a preference, then that's something else. But it's a lot of black men.
They say black women are too opinionated.
You know, I don't know, because this is what I'll say.
You know, we speak our mind now.
Yeah, but it's about.
Because y'all talking about all
speak
that
up.
submissiveness, and we like real submissive women. You know,
Yeah,
black
we
women
like
speak their
submissive
mind.
They
y'all
argue
gonna
less.
feel
They try to say the
disrespected.
white women argue less. I
That's-
said,
I mean, you
read
know,
something about
Yeah,
that.
I don't like to argue either. I don't know if it's just the mama side. I don't know if it's the white side or the black side. So I'm confused. So y'all can't. Don't ask me. Hell, you mean? I know I don't
know
like
what?
to argue, and
Right.
I'm could be very submissive, even though I'm a strong black woman. You know what I mean? So I don't
But you know
know.
what? That's a perfect example of what I was saying. Y'all are black. Y'all don't like to argue. Y'all are classy. Y'all are sophisticated. So you can find that in a black woman. The problem is with a man, as a black man,
Y'all
what
looking
is it
the wrong
about you-
places.
What is it about you that keep attracting hood rats?
But
Ooh,
see,
Jesus.
my thing is, I'm not
You had to
attracted to
attract.
rest because I'm dating the Bob or Robert
She's
from
dating
accounting.
Bob.
You know what I mean? No, I'm dating Mark
Bitch, you
from
dating
accounting.
Bob.
I'm dating the brother from accounting. I'm dating, different black guys
dates
with different
everybody.
styles. I date everybody.
She
So
date-
what
you
I'm
are
saying is, I don't
open
just attract or
opportunities.
go after street or thug or those basketball
But
players
you know
or
what you
anything
like.
that.
But you know what you
You
like.
know, but it just
She know what
saying,
she
I'm
like.
just saying.
She know
I
what she
know what I
like.
like.
Ah!
I know what I like. But I'm having fun
but those
with
don't
other
be
races
stepping
too.
up to the plate, and then they got way too many options because mostly all the Hispanic girls, the Armenian girls, like the Kardashians, the blondes, and all of those type that she like, everybody
But
like
I would
them.
get with a Dirk. I would get
But-
with a
but-
Prince Harry.
Wait a
I would
minute,
But
get
let
with
me-
her redheads. I would
Okay,
get with
but
you
let me
talk
tell you
about
this.
that because I want to get into
Dirk
these
was
white
my
women.
number.
Let
I
me get
love
into
me
these.
Dirk.
These white men. Excuse
They
me.
got some fine
I want to
wives.
get into these white men that is so attracted to these sisters.
And they got real
nowadays.
sisters too. They not all like the
Okay.
Meghan Markles. They got real
Make
sisters.
your point, but she got her one too. Make your point, Mr. E. And then we gonna go into this, and then we got people want to know, and then we got the sex tips coming up. Cause you know what? It's
We're
already
somebody time,
44
almost
after
done.
the hour.
We gotta do another hour. We gotta do another hour.
No,
Ah,
we
We
can't.
gotta
We
do
got
another
an
hour.
hour too.
We got to do a
But
part
I
two.
got clothes to wash.
But let me tell you
Stop
something.
me.
I want
I'm
to say
every
this.
woman.
Though. I want to say this because I got to say this for every black man that's watching right now. I gotta say this.
And I love my
There's
black
a
man.
difference. There's a difference between us wanting to smash other races and marry other races. It's a difference. Now, black men are like any other man. We want to smash and smash and smash and smash and smash. We want to smash everybody. Everybody can come to the smash party.
The
But
smash.
as you can see with the statistics, we marry black women.
My Lord, I seen them statistics, Mr. E.
And I'm seeing a lot of
5.5% of black men marry outside
White
of their race. Lord,
Yeah.
that is very low in
So
today's society.
so that lets you know that the narrative that they're trying to create on TV is false.
I mean, they have white women with black men on the Cheerios commercial. I said,
Did
know
y'all know
what?
Cole Beasley from the Dallas
You know,
Cowboys is married to a black woman?
Wait a minute, Cole Beasley,
Did
the
you know
rap
from the Dallas
extraordinaire.
Cowboys married to a black woman?
Now, I love Cole. We done been in the studio with Cole. He's an amazing artist.
Great guy.
Fast, produces him. Cole Beasley, he is hip hop, but SMU, baby. He hip hop, but he the Dallas Cowboy. He hip hop, and he married him a black woman and got some biracial children. They beautiful. Man.
Gary
And-
Owen is married to a black woman.
Yeah.
Yes, comedian Gary
Paul
Owen.
Paul
Whoa.
You know who all started this?
Shout out to
though?
Paul Wow, that's my brother.
Robert De Niro started this.
Robert De Niro. He the white man that started it all.
Robert De Niro got some soul though.
I love the men who go and get them a real sister though. I just admire them. Not to say that they didn't go get them a one of us, a biracial, but I admire like the Mr. Biggs from Sex
Girl,
and the City.
when you told
Talking
me
about
he was
beautiful,
a black,
fine
he
black
had a
woman.
black wife,
I mean, but a sister, brown skin, beautiful black woman. So I love to see it that way versus
And
them
she
getting that
wanted
half
dirt.
white,
She
you know,
wanted
getting one of
dirt
us.
so bad. You
We
know
got-
who killed the party with Dirk? Bet you could have married Dirk probably before this chick.
Because I remember you had that stalker chick at that time. I sure
Oh
was.
man,
I on
she
it.
was at a party with Dirk and that nigga Drizzy.
Oh, I got into it with Drizzy over a white girl, Amaya.
Some Dallas Nights, baby, Dallas Nights. Anyways, that messed up your Dirk dreams.
That messed up my Dirk dreams. I was trying to
Dirk-
get to Dirk,
and Dirk
man.
loved
I
black women.
was on Dirk.
Dirk
I was his
married
type.
to a
I'm
black
Dirk's type.
girl.
You know I'm
was
Dirk's
Dirk
type.
tight.
Girl, I'm Dirk's type.
So anyway, these sisters out here lust.
We just love a
They
good,
lust
like I
enough to
said,
this
I
white
like
man.
a man as long as he's a good man, and that's why now I'm exploring
Okay,
my
is that
options.
what it is?
You know, a man is a man as long as he's a good one. That's nowadays you can't be picky. He got a job, he don't live with his mama, he got a car. Oh, okay.
He ain't in jail. He ain't crazy.
Girl, he ain't got no record. Now
He ain't got no
You
criminal
know
record.
what?
You know, black men got it. I mean, it's tough. I'm married to a black man. We in the struggle.
We all in the struggle. We
With a cat. We
being
in
a
the
black man.
struggle.
Hold on. Let me speak for the
See, she
mister.
ain't never dated
Let me-
outside her race.
let
though.
me-
She
But
don't
hold
know.
on. But the homegirl, I be on Instagram and you be like,
Oh, the Talacos?
Talaco, bitch, I be on her page like,
Hey, you
ooh,
follow
she married
Stephanie Talaco? I love
from
them.
Dallas. She Didi homegirl too.
Diddy
She
homegirl, she
homegirl
got
in Dallas.
a gorgeous white husband.
Gorgeous
But both of
white
them be
husband.
Just traveling, just
That
when you
bitch
get a
ain't
chance,
never in
nigga,
Dallas.
hashtag the Talacos. He got him a young, black, beautiful sister wife.
Man.
I'm telling you, and they just travel
Oh,
the world. She
Lord.
gives no fucks about what anybody thinks.
And
about
I'm over
her
here in the
blue-eyed husband.
struggle. But I love you, baby.
I'm trying to
We
get
in
me
the
one of
struggle.
those.
We all,
Talacos.
hey, we all struggle. When you with a black man,
Bitch, you
this-
trying to be like
struggle.
Steffi.
I'm trying to give me a Talaco at this point.
Bitch, you
I'm
better,
taking
you better
anything.
call Steffi and be like, bitch, do Mark got any friends?
So Mark got a friend. Mark's hashtag Mark's friend.
Mark's friend.
And then y'all
You know,
be saying, y'all be saying
Yeah,
that y'all
yeah,
got
if you watch
Mark's
it, bitch,
wife.
hook up with one of Mark's friends.
Hashtag Mark's wife. Hashtag Mark's friend.
y'all be saying that y'all not picky, but y'all be picky. Then
No,
when
we ain't
when,
that
when
picky.
you done went through the whole went through the whole lineup and you ain't pick nobody, then you got your lip poked out. I'm just saying.
You know, I be like, God, send me a good man. Oh, not this one. He's 5'9". God, send me a good
You know,
man.
because she
Oh, not
Exactly.
this one. He's 2.
Exactly.
If he ain't tall enough to ride her ride, I said, bitch.
You know, it's a roller coaster.
That's a
around
good
here.
man.
Shoot, you
DJ
got to-
IG
you gotta
in the
meet the
building.
line.
Man, we got So Films.
Oh,
We
man,
got
I gotta
so
scroll
many
up.
people. Ricochet. Shout out to Ricochet. He got the hot song right now. I had to download it yesterday,
Hey,
Mr. E.
my boy.
I said, my man,
My boy.
she just want the check.
She
The
just
check.
She was
check.
You know
Yeah.
what? We gonna have to
He goes
play
so
that in a
hard,
minute.
too. I love the way
Okay,
he promotes
$4.49.
himself.
Mr.
Okay.
E, people's want to know because it's already
People
it's
wanna know.
already
Okay,
$49
okay.
after the hour.
The people
Okay, the
want to
people-
know.
Now I'm trying to get this Ricochet record up.
As a matter
Okay.
of- the people want to know. You know, I'm gonna shout out my boy Ricochet myself. You know what I'm saying? We just want
Man.
the check. He got a new one that's coming out, man. Shout out to my boy. The people want to know. Y'all pay attention. The people want to know. have y'all ever dealt with somebody that was a different race? And what was the difference between a black man and whatever race you dealt with? You got to give me the difference. You can't say,
all right, we're going to let Ebony to go first because I'm going to need to think about this.
She ain't never been with nobody.
I'm going to need to think about this.
I've been with a couple of races. And
okay, we'll start with you then.
I would say that the black men definitely take more control sexually. Like they like to you know what I mean? Control versus I think the other men are kind of intimidated. They don't know what move to make. I don't know if it's their first time, second time. Most of the time I ask them too because I don't want to be no experiment. Nigga, am I your first black girl, your second, your third? How far are we in?
Even biracial, being biracial, when you black, I guess you know what, why we consider ourselves black, let's just get that out right now. When you biracial and you like us, you know what, white people always treated us like we were not one of them. So black people,
we just identify with black. We black.
We felt, my mama felt comfortable. We felt more comfortable around black people. My grandmother, Delise Curry, I'm named after her. My mother even named her daughter Ebony. My white mama named her daughter Ebony, and she named me after a strong black woman. So y'all better say something. Okay. Anyways, Mr. E.
That's a good.
That was his. People want to know.
I mean, people want to know.
Okay. We halfway done.
Oh, but let me say this.
Yeah. It was different.
I had an experience with a white man and a Hispanic man. I can't remember. It was just not my favorite.
It wasn't your favorite.
I even had a experience with a light-skinned man before.
I will tell you this.
It just wasn't my favorite.
The myth about white men or other races other than black men having and schmeckles, they got schlongs too. So for the women out there that think that white men don't have packages or Mexicans or whoever got
now
small
we know
penises,
Asian men don't have no small.
Asians got them schmeckles.
We talked to our Asian homegirl. Shout out to our Japanese homegirl. She said, "I love black men because just black men are bigger."
She said earlier,
I said, "Lord have mercy." She said, "Digmatized." She said, "Black men are just bigger.
They're just bigger. They're
I
stronger.
said, Lord have mercy. That's all. You just gonna lead with that. You just gonna lead with. You go after black men because they got bigger penises.
Hey,
the size matters.
Once you
we
go
gonna
black,
have to ask
back. That's what they say. The darker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
All that stuff. You believe that, Mr. E? Because you hella dark skin.
I don't know about it.
The darker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
I can't comment on. I don't know another man's size.
But no, we say it's the darker the berry.
You know, when I do like a black man, I do like mine dark. I like them from Uganda.
I mean, we talking about Michael Jordan,
from Uganda and Wakanda and Somalia. I like them all. What is some? Man, the African dark. So almost
shout out to just all the Africans. We like them all from Nigeria.
I love them.
We like them all.
That's how I like them. I like them.
Ghana.
If y'all like them dark,
I like these old American ass niggas now. I like them on Ugandas and Ugandas.
They gotta come up. They gonna make some bread. Africans got bread, bro. They be all about their bread.
And everybody's a prince, man. They come over here, they all prince and
I'm
kings.
Princess of Mundo, bitch. You be like, what? I got me a prince, bitch. You call your homegirl like Prince of America.
Bitch, coming to America. I got my Prince Harry right here. Anyway, but that's how I like my black men when I do like them. I like them from Uganda and Wakanda. Anyway, sex tips, y'all. You know it's time.
Wait a minute. Is it 5:40?
It's be running out of time before this thing starts ticking down.
Okay, yeah, because I couldn't tell you about
my
experience.
Yeah, she ain't had no experience. She forgot.
It's sex tips time.
Okay, so you know how sex tips is pretty
brought
much
to you by
Ebony Mose.
Yeah.
Brought to you by Ebony Mose. And it's also brought to you by lovehoney.com. This is where you can actually purchase this product. And, you know, lately I've been doing a lot of stuff for the women, toys and stuff for us, but I wanted to do something for the fellas today because y'all don't even really get into buying toys. And some of y'all just kind of masturbate the normal way and just keep it moving. Y'all just,
how you know? How many masturbation sessions?
Y'all just hit that lotion pump, that lotion pump twice, nigga, and get to work with the towel and it's over with. So,
use lotion. And how many
they use that oils?
You know what? That's gonna be the next people want to know. That's gonna be the next people want to know.
How you masturbate?
How many sessions have you sat in, Ebony Mose?
I've watched and I've helped.
You know what? This gonna have to be a topic one day.
So
How you feel if your mate masturbates?
This is the new toy for y'all. Okay, y'all. Desire Luxury rechargeable male vibrator. It does not require batteries either.
A male
USB
vibrator.
charger. It looks like a bowling ball pin, doesn't it?
Doesn't it?
So that means it fits all sizes. Maybe them schmeckles don't. Maybe them schmeckles don't work.
They're gonna have too much room.
It's
It ain't
got
gonna be fit the grip.
It's got about 7 different settings. Okay, and you can actually add the luxury orgasm balm for just $10, which you just squirt in that inside on the inside. You put it right in there.
The inside.
And how it works is you hit them buttons and you find the pulse that suits you best.
Woo!
Now I got a couple quick reviews before we get up out of here, just so y'all know. Now this guy said every man needs one. Being a first-time buyer of a male vibrator, I was a bit doubtful of its abilities. Fulfilling is an understatement, as I have never had an orgasm like it. Okay,
Wow.
love the case. Love the case. By the way, it comes in a nice little shade case that is very private, and they said that it doesn't accidentally turn on while you're traveling or anything like that. Saves you the embarrassment. But the vibrations are powerful, and the different mode settings are very adamant to change your mind. All in all, I'd recommend this to anyone that's willing to dive in for a male vibrator. Couldn't be happier with the product.
Wow.
Okay, so that's just one. I actually don't know if we have time to read another one.
Please, because that one was I seen a visual.
Okay, so here's one more review, y'all, because it had a lot of good reviews. And again, you can get this at lovehoney.com. It's only $99, $10 for that, or $10 for the orgasm balm.
$10?
So you get 110. You got the whole package. Now this guy says, I would say this is a very high quality item, but not sure if it's quite the right one for me. Everything from the toy itself to the box and carry case has quite the look to it, and the toy itself feels very well made. It's not very heavy considering the tech inside, and it fits very well in the hand. I was lucky enough to be asked to review this desired product, and as always, it arrived boring in a brown box. But when I opened the product, there was a weird smell to it that faded quickly after the wash.
Okay, I'm done with this review.
The product feels great for foreplay. The waterproof material makes it extra fun, and no more searching for batteries as it is rechargeable.
Okay, it recharges.
Okay, this is the last one. Promise.
Okay, because I promise you
This is the last one.
Like the last one.
The last one.
I promise you.
As an older man, it takes me some time to come.
Wow.
With this machine, I can edge deliciously. He said deliciously, boy.
Deliciously.
I like to cycle through the modes, increasing
The
intensity.
mode, yeah.
The pleasure is exquisite.
The intensity.
My favorite mode is 4. His favorite mode is 4. So if you buy this, try that mode 4.
Hey, get to 4. He said make it rise to the top. Keep rising to
Slow
the top.
posting. This morning I used the setting on moderate intensify, lying down and resting on my stomach. I had 2 hands free to play with my nipples.
Jesus,
The
have
slow
mercy.
build to intense orgasm was fantastic.
Okay, Mr. E.
Woo!
People want to know, would you try this device?
And you can try it with wifey.
Okay, and what they do, wait a minute, hold on, let me analyze this. This is a bowling pin. Man, you stick your, you
stick
insert
your
penis.
right in that hole.
You-
Right in that hole.
I don't know.
The luxury
I don't know.
orgasm bomb. You got to get that luxury orgasm bomb.
and you need the bomb to go inside. Would you try it, Mr. E? You and your
Would
wife.
any of y'all try it? I need to know. Any of the viewers.
Man, would you try
I
it?
don't know. I mean, because
Okay.
I'm an
Okay.
old-fashioned guy. You know,
Ain't nothing like the real thing.
But listen,
baby.
some guys can't get the real thing all the time, so y'all need options.
No,
Hey,
I'm talking
yeah.
about the right hand. The,
Oh,
you know,
you
the
talking about that
old
real
fashioned.
thing.
Yeah.
But you know
Okay.
what? As long as it ain't that guy that was on your Instagram account, y'all can follow her at Ebony Mose. She got a picture of
this
a
is
man.
a good gift.
She got a man on her Instagram account
with
right
that
now. He
sex
having
doll.
sex with dolls.
That
I had
sex
to show
doll.
3 or 4 people.
He smacked her booty on her toes, jiggle
and
nigga.
I told, and he got another one. He got 2 sex dolls on Instagram.
You got
Live.
another one?
Girl, no, he was on your account. That was
Oh,
you, bitch.
I'm like, he got 2 dogs? Shit.
Her Instagram is at Ebony Mose. My Instagram is at On Air Diva.
And that was your sex tips for the day, getting you ready like
With Ebony
hot and ready
Mose.
like Little Caesars. Why can't I ever say that right?
I don't know.
Hot and ready like
You're
Little
trying
Caesars.
too hard.
Trying too
And
hard.
this is our talented, gorgeously chocolated co-host.
Light-eyed. Oh. I thought
No,
we was talking
no,
about
we're
him.
not talking about Ricky. This is
She's
Mr.
about
E.
you, Mr. E.
Tell them how they can
Sexual
follow you.
chocolate. Let me stop before your wife get us.
459. Go ahead. Tell them
It's
how
your
they
boy,
can follow
Mr.
you.
E. You can follow me on Instagram, Mr. E Diddy, like P Diddy, M-I-S-T-A-E Diddy.
Yeah, y'all make sure y'all tune in every Sunday. Love and More Talk. Email us too, loveandmoretalk@gmail.com if you got a topic or something you want us to talk about. You can be anonymous.
All right, at On Air Divas, be anonymous. Y'all better email us.
Yes.
We on YouTube. We on Blog Talk. We out
Freaker,
there.
all that.
Hey, what you think about this song? We
No
doing a
Ricochet.
review right
Oh,
now.
man, that's Jay. Oh, that's my boy. He gon' jam.
Man, it's a song for the ladies. Hey, hey. All right, we got only 1 minute.
1 minute
remaining.
left. 60 seconds. We out, man. Free day.
We got new Ricochet. She just want the check. It's on Amazon, iTunes, and
Follow Ricochet too.
shout out to Yellow Beezy. Y'all need to get a track with Mr. E. Everybody needs to do a song with Mr. E. Yellow Beezy, Ricochet, y'all do another song. Everybody, that's our co-host. We out of here. Love and